Today is the last day on which they will be intimating whether they will play. And if they will play, how they will play. The ICC was very unfair to Bangladesh. They did not accede to the request of Bangladesh that they will not be playing in India because of the security reasons. Bangladeshi players are under security threat, so Bangladesh would not be playing in India, and Bangladesh wanted that they too should be allowed to play their matches in Sri Lanka as Pakistan is doing. It is the Pakistan which was behind this, and they convinced or pressurized the Bangladeshi government not to send its team. And now this guy or this Pakistani board is playing this tantrum. Namaskar. Friends, I want to share my thoughts with you on this nautanki or drama that Pakistan is playing relating to the forthcoming T20 World Cup. As you know, this World Cup is going to be played from 7th of February. I think it will be more than 1 month, I think the duration, and it will conclude, I think, on 8th of March. And 20 countries are participating in this tournament, if my memory serves me right. And this is being co-hosted by India and Sri Lanka. Though I think 70 to 80% of matches will be played here in India, I think 10-15% of matches maybe will be played there in Colombo or Sri Lanka rather. So what is the drama that Pakistan is playing? In fact, I chose this topic to discuss with you people precisely because today was the last day that the Pakistan Cricket Board had threatened, and I'm deliberately using the word threatened. Today is the last day on which they will be intimating whether they will play. And if they will play, how they will play. Whether they will be playing with India there in Sri Lanka or not. All these things, the Pakistani Cricket Board, which is now being headed by Pakistan's Interior Minister incidentally, he had said that today they will be intimating the rest of the world or the ICC. But the news is that that has not happened, and it has been postponed. They will let the ICC know little later. As I said, on what? Whether they will be participating, and if they participate, they decide to participate, then how they will be playing. Nothing can be more ludicrous and laughable than that. And what is the basis what is the rationale that Pakistani Cricket Board is saying and that they will be doing this, they will be doing that, they will be boycotting or not? It is that India, or rather the IC, it is a mark of protest and to express solidarity with Bangladesh, that the ICC was very unfair to Bangladesh. They did not accede to the request of Bangladesh that they will not be playing in India because of the security reasons. Bangladeshi players are under security threat, so Bangladesh would not be playing in India, and Bangladesh wanted that they too should be allowed to play their matches in Sri Lanka as Pakistan is doing. So, you know that this entire Bangladesh episode also took nearly 10-15 days or maybe more than that. The ICC convinced, or rather tried to convince, Bangladesh that there is no security threat, whatsoever. And the whole point is that there is, ICC has its own security appraisal team. And they did come to India. They went to all the stadiums where Bangladesh was supposed to play its matches, and they did not find any source of any threat. And even BCCI, the government of India, also had made pretty clear that absolutely there is no problem as far as the security is concerned. But you know what is happening in Bangladesh. And now the reports are such, and you see that also is a matter of big irony. Bangladesh refused to send its team to India on the basis of security to play cricket. But yesterday Bangladesh has allowed its shooting team to come to India to participate in some international tournament. So those who don't play cricket, the Bangladeshi sportsmen can come and there is no security threat. But when they play cricket, there is a security threat. So the point is, and the Bangladeshi board now says that they were very keen to come. Bangladeshi players also were very keen to come, and now they openly have admitted that if they were not able to come, it is because of the Bangladeshi government. And Bangladeshi government decided that cricketers will not be allowed to play in India, and the ICC has to come under pressure and they have to play in Sri Lanka as Pakistan is playing. So ICC said nothing doing. So as per rules, when Bangladesh didn't participate, in its place they found out an alternate team, that is Scotland, which is coming and playing. So the point is, this Pakistani coming back, so that Bangladeshi chapter is over. But the Pakistani tantrums, you see, they say that since Bangladesh has not got justice from the ICC, we are protesting. And we will not be playing India. If at all we go to play, that's why I say that they'll be deciding whether they will come and play. And if they play, whether they'll be playing against India or not. So these are the things. And whether they may boycott it, in total. And now, as I'm going to, I've read it somewhere. Now reports are coming in Bangladeshi press or even in the international press. Even behind this Bangladesh decision, as I said, that's a ridiculous decision. The shooters can come and play in India, but cricketers cannot come. But the entire thing, the Pakistan was behind it. The new development that have taken place after the ouster of Sheikh Hasina, that's a different thing altogether. So the way the present government is joining hands with Pakistan on many issues. So it is the Pakistan which was behind this, and they convinced or pressurized the Bangladeshi government not to send its team. And now this guy or this Pakistani board is playing this tantrum. So it is not a question of any sports. It is not a question of any cricket. It is actually what is happening. It is a question of politics. And when one talks of politics and sports, of course, this is not a new phenomenon. Politics has always played a role in sports. For instance, you might have, if I can recall, I think 1976 Olympics at Montreal was boycotted by 60-70 countries. I think entire African contingent. Why? Because the New Zealand had allowed some South African team. That time South Africa was under apartheid. So to mark that protest, they boycotted, I think, the entire African contingent. in 1980 Olympics, it was in Moscow. The entire, Western countries, led by United States, boycotted the 1980 Olympics. And similarly, when 1984, the Olympics were staged in Los Angeles. That time it is the United States. 1984, Russia and the countries allied with it, that entire East Europe, that time the Cold War was on, the Soviet Union was very much intact. So they also boycotted this thing. So the point is, the sports and this politics, they have been interlinked. So I personally do not find it surprising that it is the politics that is involved in this T20 World Cup, and that politics is being played by Pakistan. But the point that is worth remembering is this: what precisely happened in these three Olympics that I pointed out in 76, in 80, 84. Olympics game didn't come to a halt. Just because some countries boycotted, that did not mean that the event was killed. No, the event went on. 1970 Montreal, it went on. Moscow, it went on. Los Angeles, it went on. So the point is this: if whether Pakistan comes or does not come, like Bangladesh did not come, that is not going to have any impact whatsoever on the T20 World Cup, which will start next month, and it will happen. It will go on. The Pakistan is in no position to stop it. In fact, Pakistan, I shouldn't use this word, but then they themselves have not realized their apna limitations. You see, the whole point is, when one talks of this international cricket, ICC, that, Pakistan cricket is alive in a way because of India. It may sound, ironical, but it is a fact. As you know, when one talks of ICC, International Cricket Council, and the entire, revenue that ICC gets, 80% of that revenue goes from India. It is because of the sponsorship, because of all these international tournaments, like whether World Cup and the Champions Trophy, all these things, the sponsorship, the advertising. India provides 80% of ICC's entire revenue and the money power, and out of that revenue, ICC then distributes it among the member countries. And Pakistan gets around 5% or 6%. So Pakistan get actually, if my memory serves me right, around $35 million every year from ICC to, how pathetically its economy is. And without IMF, they cannot even survive for one day. But the cricketers are doing well because ICC gives them $35 million every year. And that is, in a way, indirectly because of India. So they will be losing that. There will be fine on them. The Pakistani, then what will happen? The ICC will not allow that internal revenue generation within Pakistan, like they have got their, like we have got our IPL. They also have that domestic tournament. The international players also, they go and participate. Like in our IPL, world-class players also come, but they all get the permission from the ICC first to come. So ICC has already said, if you do this, no international player will be allowed in your domestic tournament. You will be giving fine. You will not get any such money. So what will happen? What this stupid bluff and this drama they are staging, and it is nothing, just because they can't tolerate the fact that it is India. Just imagine that countries' very survival, very existence in every firm is based on this concept of being anti-India. If India is not there, of course, that partition, otherwise would have, that's a different matter. It will not make sense and things. That is a different thing. But the point is, what is your credibility? व्हाट इज योर जिसको बोलते हैं हिंदी में हमारा औकात है, तुम्हारा कुछ भी है नहीं. You are there because of us, or because of ICC, and indirectly because of the BCCI, and you are staging this sort of tamasha now, and you have kept everybody under suspense that what is going to happen, whether Pakistan is going to play or not. But as I gave you these international examples, whether Pakistan comes or not, nothing is going to happen to the T20 World Cup. The show will go on. In the process, only thing is that Pakistan, as it is already a matter of laughing stock in many ways. This also is yet another instance why the international community laughs at Pakistan. Let me stop here, and thank you very much for your patience listening to me. Namaskar.